Hello, welcome back to Beauty Bee and to a little bit of a declutter. I intended to do this live with y'all, but I don't know, at about 1 a.m. last night I decided, nope, time to declutter now. I want things gone. So it was not a massive declutter. This is not 50% of my collection gone or anything like that, but I thought I would go through the maybe 10 or so items that I've decided to get rid of. And let's put this down because things are just rolling around in there. All of these, unfortunately, are going to have to go to the trash with the exception of a perfume that I will see if anyone I know wants. Otherwise, they're just items that I don't feel comfortable handing off to anyone else. So let's get into it. Most of this is lip products. Pretty much everything is a lip product, actually. Well, 5 of 8, so just a hair more than half. You know, the same thing as practically everything. A neighbor's garage door is very, very loud, but as I was saying, about half of the products that I have to talk about today are lip products, and I don't think any of them will be all that surprising if you've been on this channel for a while. The first two are my two remaining mini Sephora cream lip stains. I have the shades Marvelous Mauve and Black Cherry. These are not bad products. These are just not a particularly good product, I feel. I think that these are a little bit on the sticky side, and they don't wear all that well for how sticky they are. They don't feel dry on the lips, which I guess is great, but I just feel like I need to be a little bit mindful of how I'm moving my mouth when I'm talking. And no, I'm not going to go with that, especially for a mauve color. And I was a little bit more willing to deal with it for this deep cherry color, but now I have other lipsticks that can give me a very similar effect without sticking my lips together. So these are going to go. I've had these for about 1.5 years, I would say, and I did actually get really, really good use out of them when I first got them. The next lip product is my Maybelline Almond Rose lipstick. This is one of the creamy mattes from Maybelline, and I don't have a whole lot left. These still smell so good. This is definitely the oldest lipstick that I have remaining in my collection. This is at least a solid 2 years old and maybe significantly older. I had this in my project pan for the year and I'm just not excited by it anymore. I don't like this kind of formula as much as I once did. This is one of those thicker mattes. It's not dry, but the way that it keeps from being dry is that it's actually quite a lot of product. It leaves quite a thick layer on your lips, and that's just not as much what I'm into as I was when I first bought these. I've gone through, I think, at least 2 tubes of not this color but this formula of lipstick, and I think that I had at least 1 or 2 more that I have decluttered in the past. But I'm just not excited by it anymore. I've decided it's time to move it out, and no reason to have it cluttering up my collection anymore. The next item we have is a relatively recent acquisition. I think this is one of the newest things we have to talk about today. This I probably got in April of this year, I would say. This is the e.l.f. Ride or Die Lip Balm in Just Peachy. This is a messy product. I mean, there is a little bit of lip balm already coming out on the edges there. And this is just not what I wanted it to be. I thought that this was going to have a little bit less color to it, but it has too much color for me to wear as like a lip balm when I'm sleeping. I don't want to turn my pillow orange. It also has a little bit too much color to really be convenient to reapply throughout the day. Like, I can't just get a little bit of this on my finger and be confident that it'll look okay. I might very well have peachy lip gloss that's very obvious right over here or something. And it's just not worth the hassle. I feel like these are a pretty popular product and I don't know why. I'm not wild about this at all. I think it is really cute, but I just don't feel like the practicality with this product is here. Maybe with some of the other shades there's less pigment. I know that there's a clear one, which I would be interested in, except it's mint, and I don't really like mint products. So that is the end of my story with the e.l.f. Ride or Die Lip Balm. Another e.l.f. product is their lip lacquer, and I have mine in the shade Tea Rose. This is sort of a gray purple. This kind of smells bad. Oh, now it smells really bad. I didn't smell this when I was actually doing my declutter, but because I knew I wanted to get rid of it anyway. But this has gone bad on me. This smells like crayons now. It used to smell kind of sickly sweet, sort of a marshmallowy scent, but now it just smells like crayons. So in addition to this going on a little bit more grayish than I want, and then me needing to smooth it out to get this soft lilac pink that I'm looking for when I'm using this product, I just have other lipsticks that can give me a very similar effect, and this is expired. So many reasons for that to leave my stash. The one item that can actually get passed on is this Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume Superdose. This to me just smells like baby wipes. It's not bad. It just, yeah, it's spot on like baby wipes, and I can't get behind that. I think this fades down to something that I like, but it takes about 3 hours to do that, and I really don't enjoy the scent for those first 3 hours. That's not the point of fragrance. I want to like something from the time I spray it on until I get out of the shower and can no longer smell it. And this just doesn't fit the bill. I have heard good things about this Juliet Has a Gun scent in the past, so I don't know if this just doesn't agree with me or if the Superdose is actually different, but I will see if my mom or my sister or someone wants this, and if they do, they are very, very welcome to it. This is not quite like a rollerball size. This is, I think, about half the size of a rollerball, but it's a very good size deluxe sample, and I really hope that someone else can get some enjoyment out of it. e.l.f. is just not faring well in this video. Here we have an e.l.f. liner. This is their No Budge Retractable Eyeliner in the shade Navy. This is dry. It just tugs a little bit too much. I don't want to put it on because then I'll have to wash it off later. But I got this on very good sale on the e.l.f. website, which probably indicates that it was nearing its expiration date when I got it. When I first got this, it was the only blue eyeliner and may well have actually been the only liner that I had for a while, so I was willing to put up with it being a less than ideal product. But now I have another blue eyeliner, though it is a much lighter, brighter blue, so I never find myself using this. It's not something that I get excited to use, and the tugging is just too much. I'm not quite willing to deal with it anymore. So this is going to head out. And then the last thing, I told you, this is not a big declutter, is kind of the thing that I'm most disappointed by. This is my Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek in the shade Work. This was the Sephora birthday gift in 2020, so last year. And I have actually used a fair amount of this. I mean, I believe that this came with product that just was domed on top of the container, and now I'm a little ways down, but I just don't enjoy using this. This is something that every time I use, I feel like I'm forcing myself to use it. I don't really like the way this smells. It just has like a Play-Doh scent to it. Not because it's expired, or at least I don't think it's because it's expired. It's always kind of smelled like Play-Doh, but yeah, I'm not excited to use it. I feel like every time I do use it, I'm forcing myself to, and I feel like I can get the same effect from products that I like more. Just because this is from Milk Makeup and it makes me feel like a cool girl to use it isn't a great reason to keep this around. So that is going to leave my collection as well. That, I actually had another one of those. I got one in an Ipsy bag, I think. So my sister is already set on Milk Makeup, so I think that's just gonna have to go in the trash. Anyway, not a large declutter, but I am really happy with this. I feel like I've gone through my stuff. I know what I have. I know that I like and will use what I have and enjoy using those products. So I think, though it's not a large declutter, I actually expected to get rid of a little bit more. I feel like this was a very successful declutter. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope you'll consider liking and subscribing if you did. I hope that I will see you all in my next video. Bye!